I'm back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing another beer from the Ithaca Beer Company, and they're out of Ithaca, New York, and this is their Orange Cream Wit. So they're calling this one a Belgian-style Witbier that is brewed with fresh orange zest, dried orange peel, and lactose. It comes in at 6% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed. Time of review. This can is just under 3 months old. So another Ithaca beer. I think the last one I reviewed from them was their apricot wheat, which I've always enjoyed. But this is I believe, a relatively new release from them. So they're kind of going for like an orange creamsicle in Belgian-style Witbier form. Not much more to say about it. It says wheat beer with orange and lactose, and it says a fun twist on a Belgian Witbier. So anyway, let's crack this one open, get it into the can, see what we got going on here. Pretty excited about this one. I love orange cream things, and you know, at the end of the day, if this is a good Witbier and has some of that like orange and vanilla character, like I'm into it. And typically, Witbiers have orange peel and coriander, so this isn't too far removed from a Belgian Witbier, as they say, a fun twist. So not like they're not like completely changing it, but adding a little bit of lactose in there and a couple different kinds of orange is nice. So yeah, that's beautiful. That looks like sunshine in a glass. I know on camera. Gonna look probably more dull in person though, with the lights hitting it and everything. Just looks like sunshine in a glass. Has about a finger of a bright white soap sudsy looking head that's kind of creamy looking too. Has a good kind of haze to it. And yeah, plays the role. Let's get a nose. So honestly, just kind of smells like a Belgian Witbier. I'm getting a little bit like a bubblegum yeast ester, some coriander, maybe even a touch of clove, the phenolic yeast kind of characters coming to the forefront. A little bit of like a weedy malt sensation. Yeah, now as it's opening up a little bit, that lactose is providing a slight vanilla kind of tinge to it. The orange is starting to kick up too. It's more like, again, first thing listed is fresh orange zest. That's the first thing kind of hitting me orange-wise, is it just has a real freshness to the orange character. Yeah, if I was doing this blind, would I sit here and say this is an orange cream Witbier? No, but I would think it's a Belgian-style Witbier of some kind, just because the yeast is doing its job here and letting you know that it is. It smells very refreshing. Let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. Ooh, that bubblegum character on the palate. Really nice. Almost has like an orange bubblegum kind of feel to it. It's pretty cool. Body on this one, this is like lower side of medium, almost medium body. 6%, it's nice. I'd say, honestly, we'll say medium body for this. Really nice. The mouthfeel, it is really effervescent. There's a lot of carbonation here. Oh, kind of like the style should be. It does have nice smoothness going down after taking a sip, but yeah, it's very crispy on the palate. The taste, I will just say this, there isn't a ton of like, there's not a distinct orange cream kind of vibe to this one. If I'm just being, you know, fully transparent and honest with you guys. I think the base is coming to play here, which is nice, because a lot of times with beers like this, the adjuncts and the fruit and everything can take over. I don't think that's the case here. I think there's nice nuances and subtleties to the orange and the lactose in here. Right at the forefront, I'm hit with orange. And again, it's a fresh, like orange zest. It's a spritzy kind of, almost pithy kind of orange feel. It's not like orange juice. It's not sweet. Right after that, the bubblegum yeast ester hits. There's a little bit of an underlying like wheat malt kind of feeling to it. And then halfway through the palate, there's a coriander kick, maybe a touch of clove, the phenolic yeast character. And then on the finish is where I get a touch of vanilla. And I think the lactose is just making this a little bit more sweet. This doesn't have a crazy sweetness or anything, but it's a little bit sweeter than a typical Belgian-style Witbier. I'll be honest with you, this is a really well-made Belgian-style Witbier. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm getting what the yeast is supposed to provide here. You're getting the base kind of wheat character to it. The orange is there. It's not like overly done. It's not too intense. Very well balanced. On the back of the palate, this finishes semi to full-on dry. Very mild bitterness, but the dryness kind of balances it out. And 6%, you really can't tell. There's no warming in the chest, nothing on the palate. It's fucking really good. Is it necessarily an orange cream Witbier or a Witbier? Not exactly. Again, if I was doing this blind, I would just think this is Belgian-style Witbier. But, you know, knowing what it is, I'm getting, again, nuances of that lactose providing a slight vanilla kick and the orange being a bit more intense than I'm accustomed to with the style. That said, I enjoy this one. This, again, would be a perfect, and this is, they kind of released this one in May, and you know, they probably did it for the summer, maybe a spring, summer seasonal, and that's what this is made for. Like, you could grab a 4-pack of this, and I think you'd be pretty happy about it. So, Orange Cream Wit from Ithaca, I'm going to give this a... seems like it's the cop-out for me rating-wise, but it's 4 out of 5. Like, I think this is a very tasty Belgian-style Witbier. And if you don't like Belgian Witbiers, you're probably not going to pick this one up, but I think they did a pretty good job with it. Price and availability, I don't remember what I paid for that. I want to say it was probably like $3 a can, maybe somewhere in that realm. I would imagine like 4 packs is probably like 12 to 14 bucks, something like that. I don't think it was too expensive. And availability, wherever you see Ithaca, I know they get distro outside of New York State. I don't know exactly where, but if you see Ithaca stuff, you probably have seen this one already. Again, this is just under 3 months old when I'm reviewing it, and we're in you know, early to mid August. So pick this one up if you like Witbiers, but you also want a little bit more of an intense, like orange and slight like vanilla thing. Again, I wouldn't say necessarily orange cream, but kinda, to some extent. Anyway, if you had this one before, post in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. I appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one. Cheers.